Hi, this is Elizabeth. I'm doing some test paintings today, and these are just little strips of a background color. I painted these little pieces yellow ochre, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a background that I like, and I have to test which colors I'm going to use. So I'm going to be using, what's this, Indian red, black, cobalt turquoise, sepia, burnt sienna, Van Dyke brown, and burnt umber. So I want to get a particular effect with it. And I'm going to mix them very thin, and I'm going to paint through toilet paper. Whoa, it's not toilet paper, is it? It's art supplies. Okay, so you lay your little art supplies across your pieces of paper, making sure they overlap. And then, there we go. Give it covered like that. And I'm going to paint through them using a big fat mop brush, which is shedding. Oh well. Okay, so I'm going to mix the different colors of paint in these little cups. Here's some yellow ochre that I already have mixed up. And I'm going to mix it pretty thin. And I'll do different things on each little piece of paper until I get it what I want. So I'm going to put this on fast forward while I'm mixing because it's a long and boring process. Now I'm going to let those dry about halfway dry. And when they're about halfway dry, I'm going to take the toilet paper, art supplies, off. The way I can tell that they're the right amount of dry is if when I lift it up, the lines stay put and don't wishy-wash flow back into the piece of paper. So we're not there yet. I'm going to spare you the drying time. We'll come back later. Okay, I've let this toilet paper dry to just about the right exact thing, and it's been drying for hours because it's a humid day. If it was not a rainy, humid day, it could dry in half an hour, it could dry in an hour, but you don't want to let it get totally dry. If you let it get totally dry, it won't come off. You're stuck. So let's see what we got. There you are. Several different backgrounds. They are all way too dark for me, for what I wanted. So I'm going to have to lighten up. I'm going to have to lighten up the what I'm using. Add more water. Anyway, these are good for something. I'll be painting on them. But for now, they're were an experiment that did not come out the way I wanted it. Here we have the little test pieces that I did with the toilet paper on top. They came out each one came out different. None of them came out the way I wanted, but the final one that I did, the big one, came out like I wanted it. So I'm kind of painting on these, experimenting with different watercolor pens. That was one of them that I did. These dark ones, about the only thing that's going to look good on that is a black horse, you know? Yeah. Because watercolor is transparent, you're not going to be able to paint over it, in other words. Some of them I can do with turquoise. That's pretty non-transparent. But I'm going to try out another watercolor pen on this one, and we'll see what happens. Okay. I'm just making the outline of the horse in the pen, and we shall see what it turns out like. Okay, I'm going to use just water. To hopefully, oh, I don't like this paintbrush. This is not one of my good ones. Let's find a better paintbrush. There, that's a better one. That one I had was a Walmart paintbrush that came, in a bag of paintbrushes. I use them for painting murals because I'm going to just throw them away. Or for kids, because kids ruin them pretty quick. You see how that, when you put water on it, the watercolor pen melts. Now this doesn't melt as much as I would wish. I wish it would melt more. There's some melting off. More water, maybe. I had some that used to melt a lot, but I ran out, and I haven't figured out how to order more. They're not usually carried at arts supply places. I had to order them from Germany. They were my favorites. Put a few lines of speed there. Lines of speed, yes. That's what I'm doing. Just pull it out. There we go. Now, which one? Oh yeah, this one. Okay, let's put a mane and tail in here. Nice Arabian tail, held high. Let's blur that a little bit. There we go. Kind of ghost horses. Sort of, maybe, a little bit. Okay, I got another idea. Let's switch them. I'll take this one is dry. I already did that one last night, and find some turquoise. Here we go. Just make a little bit of turquoise on it. We're going to give this horse some turquoise spots. First, we're going to give poor guy a turquoise eye. 2 turquoise eyes. And then we're going to give him turquoise spots. These are kind of dream horses, I guess. Arabian tails and faces. Appaloosa spots. A little interest, add a little interest. Let's see what it does for this guy. Oh, he's got one eye under that hair, the forelock. But we'll put some eyes on him too. And maybe blend a little bit of turquoise into the tail. Oops, that was not that great. Okay, let's try that again. It's hard, it's difficult to do because it's watercolor, and watercolor is transparent, so it's not like oils where you can paint one color over another. So when it dries, it won't be this bright. Not as bright as I made it here. It'll fade a little bit, which is okay. I don't know, does this guy need spots? All right. I just have to sign them. Don't forget to leave me a like and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.